You watching, Booger? Go to the Facebook group. Find your higher self and unleash your inner witch. Hello, everyone. I'm with Unleash Your Inner Witch. Give me one moment while I make sure all of our links are open. And more. All right. I think we are good everywhere. So, today we are talking about visualization techniques as part of our March manifestation magic month. One moment here. I lost StreamYard. There we go. Can't see myself. Got to make sure I'm here. Visualization is important to witchcraft. It is very important in manifestation in witchcraft. Using our imagination, our thoughts to create a mental image of what we want to manifest helps us aim towards those goals a little better. So today we'll be talking about two of those techniques. If you're just joining us for the first time on Facebook or YouTube, we are in both places, Unleash Your Inner Witch on Facebook and YouTube, as well as Find Your Higher Self and Unleash Your Inner Witch Facebook group. And you can get to that at www.unleashyourinnerwitch.com. If you are here today, say hi, and I will do my best to pay attention to the comments. And if you are watching on the replay, drop a hashtag replay. Any questions or thoughts you may have, write them down. I'll get back with you. So I'm going to share my screen with you today because this is with visualization, there's a lot of things to see here. So we're going to go that route. So again, visualization is using your imagination, using your thoughts, seeing in your mind or in front of you what you're looking for that is your goal. It's putting that goal forefront in your mind. So earlier in the week or over the weekend, I posted the vision board printout, and I will get the PDF uploaded today. I posted just the graphic this week. So vision boards is the first of the things we're going to go through. Now, vision boards are a visual representation of our goals. I took this one that's back here and I created one. I'll show you that in a moment. You can do it digitally. You can cut out pictures, words, phrases from magazines. You can write your own. You can draw it if you're an artist. But you get it down on that digital board or on a piece of paper. And by looking at these things, again, we focus our energy and our attention on what we want to manifest. You visualize yourself already having what you want to focus on, and those feelings you have that you'll have once your manifestation comes to fruition. Our psyche cannot distinguish between the feelings we have when we're imagining something and when it's reality. So that is why in our dreams, if we have a particularly strong dream, be it happy, sad, scary, we wake up and we're still in that feeling, and we can't shake it at first because our mind, our psyche can't distinguish that at first until we are brought back to reality. That is the reason why when we're in a restaurant or we're watching TV and we see a dish that looks particularly tantalizing, or we smell that dish that looks good, even though it's not our dish, our mouth waters. That is because, again, our psyche can't distinguish between imagining what that would be like and having it ourselves if it gives us an emotion. So that is why vision boards give us a goal, because we envision that in a positive way. So this is the one that I created for myself. It is, let me make sure my boards are coming over. Okay. It is my desktop background. I'll just go over what I have here a little bit. I did share it in the group when I was talking about vision boards, where I have I am enough. I've been going through a lot of personal and emotional issues in my life and friends group. So reminding myself that I am enough, I am happy, I'm healthy, I am cared for, and I am creating the life of my dreams. That's why I have the cloud out here. Love, loyalty, and friendship for me. This picture here I posted of myself was a date night after a motorcycle ride. I'm a little worse for wear there with the helmet head, but I was happy. It's a freeing moment for me, and I love those emotions that freedom that riding on the motorcycle gives me. Achieving my biggest goals, just out here raising my vibration. I am growing my business. I am living in my witchcraft. I am doing these things to achieve visiting my grandson, or the long-time goal there, 20th anniversary trip with my husband to Ireland. So those are just things I put on there to goals to work towards. Let them. I read this on Facebook not too long ago, and it kind of ties into I am enough. But it's basically don't force people in your life. Don't force things in your life. If they want to go, let them go. If they want to be there, if they want to actively be in your life, let them. And then, of course, I love me, because it's a reminder that we all need. So I took these. It's my background. I have 3 computer screens, so I kind of did a mock-up of my desk here, desk map. I have a window sitting in front of me. I have my calendar sitting in front of me. And my 3 computer screens. Of course, not all 3 of those are always showing. Most of the times, none of them are showing, but at least 2 or 3 times a day, I do see that right there in my face, reminding me of those goals and those feelings that I have put forward for myself. Now, you can do these several ways. You can print out something like this that's just a vision board, and you can get your magic markers out. You can get your scrapbooks out. You can print out pictures off your phone, your dreams, your goals, things you want to try, inspirations you may have, places you want to go. And notice this says, I will go. And I want to change. I would change this. I don't like saying I want to on vision boards. I like making them a now statement, a present statement. I will try these things. These are my goals. Places I will go. Manifest what you want. Don't take an active stand in this is what I'm going to do. You can use boards like this, where you just have an inspirational quote and just a simple thing for yourself. I will do more of what I love with the ones I love. And these pictures can be anything that you enjoy. This one is just a vision board where you can put yourself in the center. Little moments, big memories, your family, feelings that you want to stay forefront in your life, emotions. Yourself, self-care, things you're going to do for yourself, things you are doing for yourself. Your business, it's growing. This particular one, this is a mock-up. I didn't do this, but it's showing making money. It's showing that reaching for the goals. It's showing that happy in her office and following her dreams. And then hobbies as well, painting, photography, music, things that you want to. We all have hobbies. We don't all do them. Things you want to bring into your life to do to give yourself those feelings of euphoria while you're looking at this. And just a reminder, I haven't picked up my camera in a while. I should go out and take pictures, because that's what makes me happy. You can do very specific vision boards, like this one here. Just love the type of something you are trying to reach for. You could do one of these specifically for love. You could do one of these specifically for your business. You could do one of these specifically for your health. And I've got one that kind of shows that a little bit later on. But things, just this one word, love. This is what I'm looking for. This love of the ages. This feeling of euphoria with that person you love. You can do vision boards that are, and they don't have to be black and white, they can be all colors, whatever you want. It just depends on your mood and your visualization. But this one here is all pictures, and this will be memories, things that make you happy, things you enjoy. A photographer may do this kind of board of these were some of their favorite moments in their photography in the past, or just places you've been, places you want to see, things you want to remember. The dandelion for dreaming, making wishes, being happy, going places. There's any kind of way you can interpret this. And the thing is nobody has to interpret this with you. So it is your way of doing things, the way you want to see things. Now, this is one I was talking about where you can just make specific. This could be something you look at every morning. Let's say after you get to your desk the first time. Today, the light up above our heads just shines so bright. I have to try and find new things to be productive. Tomorrow morning, I'll do a small exercise around the neighborhood for 2 hours, followed by healthy food and water. So this is reminding myself tomorrow morning when I get up. Every morning when I get up, I'm doing this. Live a healthy life by giving up starchy or really salty foods. Stop consuming flavored fizzy drinks. Again, these are mock-ups. I would never stop consuming salty foods. That's just who I am as a person. But again, this is something that this particular person's working on. This could be audiobooks in their headphones while they're walking around. This could be that same thing printed out to where they see it every morning. Just something for their visualization to see what they want. It's another one that is just showing very various open random things, just little things that you want to remind yourself. You want to see the world. You want to give back. You want to eat healthy, but you need to take time to rest. Just little things, reminders for yourself. And that is what vision boards are, reminders for yourself. So the next thing we are going to talk about are sigils. Now, sigils are a drawing, line work usually. They can be done in so many ways. Celtic and Viking runes. Just whack the microphone. That's great. Celtic and Viking runes. These are sigils. It is something they drew that when they looked at that was their intention. That was their reality. That was what they wanted to notice, remember, visualize when they saw those runes. So our pentagram, pentacle, air, earth, fire, water, spirit, when we see those things, that is a reminder. We look at that and we see that, we know what that means, and what it means in our life. So it's just that visualization. So back to sigils, they are a symbol you create with the intention of changing your reality. So when you look at that, that is now what you're visualizing in accordance to your will. Sigil magic is based on the philosophy that we are the creators of our own reality. We feel empowered because we're creating this. We're responsible for our life, our choices, our actions. We become aware of how things interconnect, and I'll show you more about that when we're drawing. I'm going to show you how to draw a few here soon. It's a way to express your creative side. These are mine aren't this neat. These are ones that have been, rehearsed year in and year out, and simple line work that people did in the past. But you can scribble it out like the ones we're fixing to show you, and then you can detail those, add your personal touch to it. And you get to become more decisive and intentional. When you're writing sigils, it's just like writing an intention, but you're writing it neater, more precise, more specific. And it helps you learn the difference between a desire and a want and an intention, because when you're having to get specific to make sigils, it really helps you tune it down, tune it in. And it helps you recognize yourself as that conscious co-creator of your life. You are more connected with your higher power when you're doing these things for yourself. Now, there are several ways to do sigils. You can just sit down and draw them. You can use little maps like these, and I'll show you how to do a couple of these in a minute. You can do full alphabet maps, and everybody can do them different. Everybody can do them the same. I like taking this, every now and then I like, if it's a small word, I like taking this full alphabet approach. If it is longer than that, I tend to do the 9-letter approach and break it down. So when you're doing the, pardon me, not 9-letter, 9-space approach, when you're doing the 9 spaces, you can take, this is to represent a lotus. I found stained glass is great for this. I found others that, 9 has 9 spots. I found this flower, this tulip for, since it's springtime, for springtime manifestations. This stained glass had 9 spots. I thought it was perfect for, say, a sea witch. But what we do is we take a word, and I used unleashed in these just because it's something, specific to me. But I took unleashed, and generally you will take letters that are duplicates and you'll take them out. So the E is gone in this. So this is one method. So if I take the E out and I use the 9-letter method, then I come up with 3, 5, 1, 1, 8, 4. So I would go 3 in a circle where I start, 5, 3. Now when I double up, I like to put a diagonal line. And then 1, 1. Again, it doubles up, so diagonal line, 8, 4, and I end with a dot. A lot of people end with a straight line. Again, totally up to you. Now, when you take this and you get rid of your background and you draw it a little bit neater, and I say a little bit neater because I'm doing this digitally and I'm not so great that way, but it takes on a look of its own. And then you can also take this same method, but you can take all the vowels out if you want something a little more simple. Do the same thing, but now you're going 5, 3, 1, 8, 4, and you're getting, it almost reminds me of like the root symbol sign, but again, using all these different types that I showed you here, these are some of the things that come up for unleashed. So again, depending on what symbol you use, which graphic you use, this one I believe is the stained glass. This was one of the alphabets. This was another alphabet. It just gives you different starting points to create your own. Now, I like doing them on a dry erase folder or board, put my paper in it, figure out my words. You can even use the letter chart to create one. This is what this would look like here. And then, I pull that out, white paper behind it, and then I can see what I'm doing. So it's ways to work with it. You can also take and use symbolism depending on what you're looking for. So you can take a whole sentence and I will unleash my inner magic. Take out those vowels, take out those W's, and break it down to what you have left and use any one of these to work for you. It's a conscious choice, what you're looking for, what is going to work best for you. And when you're getting to things that look like these, you can see where some of them, like this, overlaps. It has the star. This could have been, they started with a pentacle to remind them, and I have no idea what these mean. I just pulled them off of Canva. But, this could have been, they started with a pentagram, but they wanted to add more. So they expanded that circle, left a star, and had other things that came into their mind that they added. Same with these. It's a personal choice on how you do things. There's so many things that are sigils that we don't even think about. The Christian cross. It is a symbolism of something that when they look at that, they know what that means, and they know what their goal is based on that cross. They're everywhere. Family crests are a type of sigil. They're There are a million ways to do them. Um, if you have looked up witch symbols, um, you can even look up Native American symbols. You can look up, um, if you're trying to write something for I'll travel more, you can look up map symbols and just add those into your sigils. But you can always start with these bases and add to that. This one here kind of reminds me of a music symbol, so I could, add on to that. So if you want to go more into detail, well, I will sit with you and talk specifically about how to enhance your magical practice, how to set your intentions, how to set your visualizations, and how to take those things and make a plan of action to manipulate and direct your energy to create your desired income in your life, in your witchcraft. Join me on Friday, March 24th at 2 p.m. for a free manifestation mini workshop. It will be a small workshop. It's not going to be super long. We're going to talk about these specific 3 things. If you're there, I will help you take your intention and turn it all the way into a plan of action. From setting the intention, going through the visualizations, whether you want a vision board, whether we want a sigil, I'll work you into creating those. I'll have worksheets for you to do your own and other ideas for you to reach your higher power, to get into those desires and create that vision you want to seek in your life. So if you're interested in this, drop workshop in the chat boxes, whether you are on Facebook, YouTube, or our Facebook group. If you are on YouTube, head over to Facebook, follow Unleash Your Inner Witch on Facebook. Find your higher self and Unleash Your Inner Witch. www.unleashyourinnerwitch.com will take you directly to that Facebook group. If you're on the page, make sure you're in the group. And if you're on Facebook, make sure you join YouTube, because eventually we will be having specific lives on YouTube for some of the workshops. Until we meet again, keep meditating, keep working on your gratitude and positivity. And remember, you no longer walk alone. While you're doing these things, reach for your higher self. And if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat or in the comments. Send me a chat and we'll talk. And have a good day. I will see you again Friday. We're back on schedule. I had food poisoning last week. That's why we're doing this on Monday. I don't wish food poisoning on anyone. It's a horrible thing. So we will be back Friday. I'll be posting in the group today about what this week's manifestation topic is, which is energy work. And we'll have that live on Friday as well. So again, can't wait to see you there, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.